Good Thursday morning. This is 106.1 KYBZ. Joe Vazurek visiting with Ag meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. Chris, a cold front bailed through the area last night and brought with it a lot of wind reports.
Yeah, Joe, we started out yesterday, late afternoon, evening, with some thunderstorm activity that developed there out along that Kansas-Colorado border, and then it trekked itself north and east through the Three Corners area in Yuma, Cheyenne, Dundee counties, and then eventually off into Nebraska, where it did have some severe weather in the form of hail and some tornadic activity in the North Platte area, southwest Nebraska, and northwest Kansas. We really saw the wraparound winds come through, all starting around that 7, 8, 9 o'clock, and then lasting till about midnight, where we were in a high wind warning and a dust warning at the same time with wind gusts. The actual highest one reported was a Kansas Mesonet site north of Atwood here in Ludell at 86 miles per hour. There was some 60s and 70s out to the west in Sherman, Cheyenne counties, but for the most part, they were in the middle to upper 50s to middle 60s, and were sustained. That was the other thing. It was a long 3-4 hour window of those high winds before they diminished during the overnight hours, and now they're still blowing out there from a west direction. We got 25, 27 mile an hour gusts still in McCook, Oberlin, Norton. We got 18 in Oakley, and you start going further west, they start dying down out there along the border at 10 to 15 miles per hour. We expect those to turn a little bit to the north as the day goes on, as that low wraps itself around in the Dakotas. We expect them to continue to be breezy at that 15-30, maybe some gusts, 40 miles per hour this afternoon. And then we got them again breezy tomorrow because that low is not going to move a whole lot. It's just going to move from eastern Dakotas to northern Minnesota. So we expect winds to continue to be in that 15-30 mile an hour range again tomorrow. That is pulling some colder air into the area. We got morning temperatures now starting at 41 in Burlington, 44 in Goodland. We got 48 in Oakley, 52 in McCook. We expect highs today in the middle 70s. Tonight's lows, lower 40s. Go back to the middle 70s for tomorrow. And then we start watching a trough that's developing out to the west, and we'll be digging into the western slope of the Rockies. That'll send two waves, kind of break off into two lows when it swings through. One Sunday late in the day into Monday, then another one, stronger one Monday night or Monday evening into Tuesday. With those, we're going to see potential for shower and thunderstorm activity. Severe weather is a potential. Right now, we're looking at potential for some, particularly with the second one, maybe some heavier rain storms developing along Highway 25, moving off to the east. And the first one maybe being more scattered. They both look like they'll have wind, however. Temperature-wise, we'll still stay in the middle 70s on Saturday, a little bit of ridging, southerly, southeasterly south winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Looks like it'll be a decent day with temperatures in the middle to upper 70s, lows in the upper 40s, and then Sunday it'll get windier, breezier. Temperatures might get up there into the 80s, and then we start seeing those systems come through Sunday night into Monday, cooling us down a little bit there on Monday into the 70s. Another system comes through Monday night into Tuesday, and then it just gets cooler. We're talking temperatures behind those storm systems on Tuesday, Wednesday, only in the 60s for highs, overnight lows right around that 40 degrees. And then the end of the week, we'll see a warm up back into the 70s for Memorial Weekend, back into the 80s. And then we'll be watching a trough after Memorial Day that could bring some shower and storm activity to end the month. But if we don't catch this stuff on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it's going to continue to be dry and be a really big issue now that it's time to get into the development. The wheat's jointed, it needs to be turning, ripening, and we're not seeing the moisture we need. And also with the corn planting going on to get that stuff out of the ground and emerging properly.
Once again, that's Ag meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. For KYBZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.